I feel like somebody like Kanye can do whatever he wants and just get away with it at this point. If you haven't seen, Kanye's blowing up on Twitter. I'm not going to show the tweets. You can have fun going to, I guess you can call it X as well, going to Twitter and looking at them for yourself, because they're atrocious and very bad. But in a week or two come time, people are just going to ignore it ever happened and just continue listening to his shitty music. Why exactly do people ignore this? It's obvious that Kanye probably has a screw loose in his brain or something going wrong. His PR manager is probably like fucking flipping out and like yelling at him daily. Well, he's like, I can say anti-Semitic things and nothing'll go wrong for me. Maybe it's just a wild bet he has with other rappers where he's like, watch this, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want and still be on a record label. I think it should catch up with him and people should just stop listening to his music, because obviously this guy is not right in the head and we shouldn't be giving him money for what he's saying, especially. It seems like on the internet, though, people just ignore what people have done in the past week or two, especially if they're already popular, because then they can just act like it never happened. Kind of like the Mr. Beast situation, where a lot of people just ignored it ever happened, when I really didn't. Bad people shouldn't be allowed to continue making content like that, or be allowed to continue making music like that in the way they do. That's my belief. Of course, I don't think there's anybody who's gonna stand behind Kanye and say, yeah, he's doing the right thing. And if you do, you're a terrible person yourself. Maybe you don't agree with my opinion about his music being shit. But that's just my opinion. That's my musical taste. That's completely subjective. So that can be different for everybody. What isn't different to everybody is that saying anti-Semitic and racist things is bad. You shouldn't do that. You're not really allowed to do that. People who say shit like that don't deserve a platform, don't deserve anything. But Kanye is going to do it 27 times, and people are continue listening to his music that I think is dog shit, and act like he's done nothing wrong. Free my boy Kanye, he ain't do nothing wrong. Part of me wanted to believe he's just doing this for attention, but at the same time, I kind of feel like he believes it, because this is not the first time he's done this. That part of me that wanted to believe it's just for attention made it so I didn't want to make this video. But that other part of me that said, but think about how many views it'll get, made me make this video. Of course, believe it or not, I don't agree with anything he says. That just be everybody's opinion, though. It just doesn't make sense on why people act like this. Like, you have all this fame and all this status, and you choose to just throw it away. But even still, you're not throwing it away because the people who are hearing you say these things or seeing you say these things just seem to not care about these things. I do. So I'm never going to listen to Kanye again. I mean, I wasn't gonna in the first place because his music's garbage. But it just makes me even more want to never look at him, never think about him. For some people, I guess it makes them want to think about him. Those are dumb people and people who don't deserve a life. But to someone like me, I care. You should care. Well, that's about it for today's video. Sorry if I cut that short in a weird way. I'm gonna go take a piss and do a little jig, so peace. Oh yeah, like and subscribe.